Hello, everybody. It's Genie the Wizard, and I'm here again for some hopefully really quick. I'm trying to get quicker at these, but I have more tools this time, so that makes no sense. But I'm here and I'm happy and I'm ready to deliver some awesome, beautiful, quickly, divinely guided messages. You'll find them when you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's gonna be a good one. So I got some selenite here. We're gonna cleanse it. Just give some good old messages, good old vibes. I already shuffled all the cards. I got some good old classic tarot. I've got my astro dice. I've got it's a good old moonology deck I'm gonna use today. I felt like haven't used her in a while. A very popular oracle deck, but a very good one. And I've got this too, my little like affirmation deck. Again, like not too sure how popular this is, but I never use her. It says it has 52 cards in here and really tiny, cute, and I never use it. So just thinking, pull one quick at the end, get a good old message. Enough said. Let's get the dice rolling and let's see what Spirit has in store and see what I can share with y'all. Some good vibes. So, see what we got. We've got the, what is this? I believe South Node, third house in Leo. Oh, wow. So the South Node is, if you want to get a little spiritual, it's sort of like our like past life stuff. But honestly, when it comes to this life that we're living right now, it's sort of like the experience we took with us into this life. If you kind of get where I'm going, where I was in the North Node, being the opposite of the South Node, is kind of what we're here to learn and also achieve towards. So it's kind of newer to us. So with the South Node being in Leo, being in the third house, we really know our way with words. We know our way how to make friends, how to get it's that same theme, I swear. There's something about like friend groups here, something about very boisterous, very flamboyant, very talkative, very gossipy, very it's almost giving like Five of Wands, like it could give into like almost competitive energy with all this Leo, but third house. But it's giving like a lot of talks, a lot of text messages, a lot of chit chat, a lot of gossip, but also social media. Just a lot of like drama. But with the South Node, it's like you've been there, done that. Literally been there, done that. It's like what experience can you literally take from that, and then kind of move on from just something. Whereas if the opposite of Leo is Aquarius, Leo is about like the self, it's about expressing oneself, whereas Aquarius it's about the collective, it's about like helping each other out. So it's almost of like you want to get more like, man, it's that same thing. There's something about your friend groups here, something about like your intake of like, or like someone who you're communicating with every day, or something, or some social media app, or something. Maybe it's something you've been learning lately. Okay, so maybe if all your friends are good, if all everything, maybe it's the type of stuff you've been wanting, interested in learning lately. And with Leo, it could have something to do with that's personal to you, that really makes you feel excited. It could be about performing arts or about drama, theater, literally about like creating artistry, anything creative for that sort. And with South Node, it's something that you have experience in. It's weird. It's giving that, and it's like, how do you not move on? But it's like, what can we learn here? Because third house is learning. It's everyday learning, everyday chit chat and talking back and forth. And what can you learn from that? So that's really interesting. What do I want to do first? Tarot. I feel like tarot might as well because we're in that order. So Spirit, please, let's give this tarot deck a good, cute little shuffle and see what we can get when it comes to the energy of this. Really want to come out. Six of Cups reversed. Really wanted to come out. I'm going to take that because that back card just kept catching my finger. Yeah, definitely something about the past needing to let go of something that used to maybe enliven you personally, or maybe made you feel like you were all together, but maybe now it doesn't. Very personal with the like wanting to express oneself, but maybe you feel like you can't. You want to express, go forwards towards something that feels more aligned, something more new, something yet unexplored, but it feels true, feels like it calls to home, and you want to be yourself more. Maybe you feel like you're somewhere where you're not so necessarily celebrated, maybe you're more so tolerated. Maybe you want to go where you just want to be celebrated, where you can just be yourself. Maybe it is giving friend groups, perhaps. High Priestess, the Emperor reversed, but then Two of Wands. Okay. So this is giving, it has to do with boundaries and about like you putting your foot down. You know what's up. You see behind the hidden lines, and you know that you have to make a decision one way or another, and you're fired up to do it. It just is up to you. Honestly, it could be with your friend groups. It's giving like frenemies, big time. It's giving, gosh, it's like, what is this, bro? You know, and then what's on the back of the deck? We've got 3 wands reversed. Okay, so that's very interesting. So it's like 2 wands upright. You know you need to make this decision, but then 3 wands is reversed. So it's like when you actually go forward to do it, or you actually like see beyond the horizon, it's like you don't see nothing. You're kind of stuck. You almost like going forward doesn't feel so fun. It doesn't. It's like, where am I gonna go from here? You know? It's like, gosh. But it's like, the thing is though, it's like, you know, there's this calling, and you know it's like it's so subtle, but it's very, very clear. And this is just wow, it's just a time in your life where you're really having to either make a choice or really you needing to it's like, are you ready? It's like, are you ready to make that decision? It's like, are you ready to make that this is very, ooh, this is very big time. Like, I feel like very friend groupy, hierarchy almost, of the friend group that could come up. Oh, and then seeing where like you fall in line with that, you know? Gosh, I'm sorry to say that. Wow, but I think it's honestly gonna work out better in your end, because it's like definitely a lot of high energy, a lot of firedness up, you know. There's the Leo, and then all this yellow and all these cards that I'm seeing. But then the Six of Cups reverse, it's like you're missing something that used to be once there, but that's just, it's purely a feeling that's like kind of now gone. It's like something's just not there anymore. That's kind of sad. I'm really sorry to say that. Wow. Aww. And then the song, that's such a sad quote. So I have my 90s playlist on, and then the song playing is called All By Myself by Celine Dion. So maybe you feel like you're all by yourself, but hey man, listen, never fear, man. Oh man. Gosh, what can I tell you? I'm sorry. It's like, the thing about the Six of Cups reverses, we know it ain't that the energy's been coming up in almost every reading, bro. It's like, it just because the past happened once doesn't mean that it can't happen again for you. It can't make you feel like you were that happy again. It's just, it has to happen in a certain way. I don't want to say you're clinging on to a memory that just can't happen anymore. Maybe it is that, but it's like, oh gosh. But you know, it just comes down to you. But that's the thing, is that you're in good hands though. Like, you know what you're doing though. You can see it's only going one way or the other, but you can't. Wow. I feel like I don't wanna just leave it at that. That's just like, I don't know why I feel lost. Why I feel like I can't give any more advice. But like, I really should. Yeah, it's just all in your mind. All in your mind. There's more reflecting on your part that needs to be done about like where it is in the grand scheme of things. Okay, that's it. Okay. So Hermit reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. You're starting. Okay. So with the swords, with the Eight of Swords, she feels like she's trapped. She feels like she has no way out, but she's bound herself. You know, it's quite easy to get out. It looks scary. It looks scary. It looks like it's gonna be something daunting, but it's actually quite not. Unless you, but you got to be steady though. You can't trip though. You can't trip yourself up. You could trip yourself up and hurt yourself if you're not careful. But that's the thing, is that it's It's about you. It's about your journey, because it's like there's something about like it's like I remember it's like, are you ready? It's like, are you ready? It's like weird, but it's like, are you ready to like learn more about yourself? Are you ready to like learn more? What are you ready to learn about? Like, what do you learn more? You've learned more about like it's something old, something tired, man. That's why there's all this drama. It's tired ass drama that keeps coming out, you know, and something needs to happen. Some foot needs to be put down, some block or some. But that's the thing is like it's how you're looking at yourself, how hermit reverse, because that's the thing. It's like the hermit upright. It's like you are going within. You are doing the internal work. You are questioning yourself, questioning reality, your habits, the ways of doing things, becoming more wise, being more observant rather than acting, kind of becoming more observant of all the little intricacies. Whereas reversed, it's like, okay, maybe you've been hyper focused a little too much. Therefore, now it's time to like do the opposite and come out of that shell a little bit. Eight of Swords, if Eight of Swords is upright, she is trapped. She feels like she can't move, but it really is just an illusion. Maybe I see yourself kind of starting to come out of that. The Emperor reversed. If the Emperor's upright, he can put his foot down. If it's reversed, maybe he's having trouble doing so. So it's like it's borderline. I don't know how else to describe it. Back of the deck, Nine of Swords reversed. You're starting to when I said borderline, I was not talking about like mental health. I was talking about it's like right on the edge, like the literal like you're seeing both sides clearly of like where this could go if you cling on to this tired ass drama. It's giving you anxiety. It's affecting your health, your stress levels for sure. So who and then again, if it ain't a friend group, let's take it this way. It's about like what you're researching, what's coming into your mind every day, the daily mental news, the daily feed. If the news is getting too much, that's the thing. This could be someone who's focused on the news too much every day, who's focused on like the what's going on in the world and are not doing enough in their own world. When they need to like turn off the news, get a little more into the real world, and actually start, and then they'll feel more happy. Literally, they'll feel their depression melt away when they actually get up, do some work, and actually do some volunteer work or do something in the real world, than just sitting in and watching the news and worrying. Is what this is really giving as well. It's like melodramatic feed bullshit drama coming into you, and it's negatively affecting you. So it's kind of like you've been there, done that. You've been there, heard that. What's new? What's next? So now you're ready. It's gonna melt away your anxiety. I feel it's gonna melt away your depression. Wow. Yeah, it's what you're researching, what you ponder about on the daily. Not so necessarily philosophies, but it's about like you know the gossip when you hear it like on your way to work or on the radio. How like sometimes in between commercial breaks they'll talk about celebrity gossip. Like it's just something you think about like on your way to work. Like it's not some like necessarily like deeply life altering shit. So that's why it's like daily gossip, and then you're wondering, oh, did they really do that? Did they really do that? You know? But then it's like it's tired. Anyways, I want to finish this up. Let's see what the oracles have to say, and maybe we'll get some clearer messages. And I'm so sorry if maybe I don't want to say I'm interpreting it wrong, because I know what the energy is right when I'm feeling, but it's like sort of the solution, I guess I feel, because I always want these videos to be helpful. And I feel like earlier I was just kind of like, oh my god, it feels like this friend group is like falling apart, this friend, but it's like if that is happening or if it's not, again, I don't want myself to be melodramatic. I mean, but we just entered Aries season, so happy Aries season to everybody. It's a new astrological year, and the moon is in Aries. But Yeah. So, man, I just realized I need to get a little quiet there. Anyways, let's see. Give this Oracle deck a little shuffle and see what good vibes we can get, or rather solutions. That would be helpful and knowledgeable to figure out right now. Please, Spirit, with the best of love. We've got a time to give rather than take. It's time to release negativity and nothing will come of the situation. So, give to yourself. Give to yourself. Instead of taking from the outside world, give more to yourself and realize time to release negativity. So release that negativity. Whatever you've been feeding off of mentally that is negative, start to eliminate that and give to yourself. Give it more nourishing stuff. Or start with releasing the bad stuff first and foremost if you don't know what necessarily is nourishing, or maybe that's the thing, it'll kind of reveal itself. You know that nothing will come of the stuff that's bad, so instead of becoming insane and like keep feeding yourself the bad stuff, because insanity is literally doing the same thing over and over and expecting something different, so you know you feel like shit, you know, like you feel depressed or anxious or worrisome, or your mental health's getting bad, so change it up. Wow, it's just like the message, it's like the news message, but it's like, that is it. It could be either your friend groups, or it could be that. But yeah, nothing's gonna come of it if you don't change it up. Wow, let's get the affirmation deck and see what final messages we can get. Please, Spirit. It's way too many. This is a tiny deck. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, let's take these. My world is filled with wonderful things. So yes, there are plenty of wonderful things in this world. I know, like, whenever you go on a walk, or if maybe, or if you're driving, you know, like, of course be careful when you're driving, but, you know, it's like when you're at a stoplight, maybe, you know, notice the flowers, or if you're actually walking, the flowers, or if you're in a passenger in a vehicle, you know, it's like taking notice of just the little things rather than all the drama. It's sort of like when you eliminate, it's like I have a feeling when you eliminate what you know is bad for you, whatever intake this is, whether it's the news or whether it's the friends, you're gonna instantly see, due to that elimination, you're gonna see like, wow, there's so much more that is wonderful. And you're gonna be able to feed off of that instead, and that's gonna become much more wonderful, and that's gonna be your feed instead. I'm grateful for my bright future. Remember, there's always a bright future ahead. Just keep the line open. Keep your heart open for more to come in. Even if you don't know how to do it yet, just know that there is more coming in, because that's the thing, you're being guided. It's like, are you ready? It's something good. It's not, are you ready for something bad? It's like, are you ready? But it's like, you have to get more aligned. There has to be some sort of boundary drawn, or some sort of like, okay, I have to say no to this. I'm not gonna let this get to me. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, say, hey, let me cut it out, because it's getting to a point. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Just remember that. There's always a silver lining to everything. If something bad happens to you, I honestly like to look at it as like, well, it's a good thing it happened to me, because now I can learn, now I can grow from it. And not to say that I was a worse person before for not knowing it, because how could I have known? I needed to learn somehow. Not to say that like every bit of trauma or every bad thing that happens to us is divine, or something, you know. It's more like, you gotta look at the silver lining of things, because it's like, how else are you gonna look at it? If you really want to become powerful, if you really want to step up to your future and get the future you want, it all starts with you. So it's like just those little things. And I know that every day may not be easy, but it starts with turning it just little by little and having faith. Most importantly, that faith that there is something better. So that's what keeps you going. That's what keeps me here, is that there's something better, and that you deserve it. And you deserve to see it too, for yourself. Spirit, what's the last one? Opportunity and abundance is all around me. All around you. all around you, even if you feel trapped. I know you're trying. I know you are. Just keep it up. And I just know that rest is important first and foremost. I know that when you're really pushing for something, it seems like you want to give up. But just know that sometimes sitting down or closing your eyes or even unknowingly doing the thing that your body feels like you need to do the most, when you feel like, no, I can't go to sleep now, no, I can't, I need to focus, I need to push, maybe sometimes that's the thing you need the most, and then you'll see, oh, I just needed that, and then boom, it's all around you. The help is all around you, the abundance, the opportunities, the information to grow, the knowledge, the fun, the good times, the help when you need it. um, you'll know your situation better than me, but I just really hope that this video or any part of it was able to help you. And I hope that any of this good energy was able to meet your way and find you. And I hope that I did a good job. So if you did like this, like and share and subscribe and or comment if something I said resonated. And I look forward to doing more of these, hopefully in the future, more consistently and shorter. But if these are the ways they end up, and if you like these ways, then I guess I'll just keep them, making them this way for you. So I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye now. Take care, and I love you, and I look forward to you maximizing your joint slay with the universe for your future, because I honestly see you getting there. It just all starts with like there's a lot of fiery energy here. It's just about directing where it needs to go, and that's with a good structure. So eliminate the bad shit that's feeding off of you so that you can become more full again. And then you'll be able to, achieve what you want. Okay, I love you. Take care.